Alright, what's going on, guys? We got Valor Caballero here interviewing Tyrone Glover and Josh Ford. We're up here getting ready for these guys' fight coming up. And as you can see from the panoramic view, they're starting it off right. Just want to get a thought from you guys, first of all, about how you feel about the training this morning. What do you guys think about this bar trail for your first time?
Man, it was off the hook, dude. I've always heard about this incline from guys down in the Springs. I've seen videos of the Olympic wrestling team doing it. I've always wanted to do it, man. It was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, keep on it. I feel like we'll be ready and solid for a fight.
What do you think, Josh?
That was good, man. Good, just solid power and endurance. It was not as tough as I thought, and not as easy as I thought.
All at the same time?
Right.
Cool. All right. You know, the other thing is, you know, you guys both have fights coming up on November 12th. Can we talk about, you know, the promotion you guys are fighting for, how you guys feel about that? And, you know, starting with you, Tyrone, the first question I have for you actually is, how does it feel to come back, you know, after all these years of fighting, you know, to come back to it, you know, something that you were already kind of a phenom at and people were really excited about your career. You took a break, went and did the law school thing, you know, now you're doing, you know, the law thing, and at the same time you're coming back to fighting. How's that feel?
It feels good, man. I mean, I feel like it was like a perfect storm, you know. A lot of the big milestones as far as my, you know, law school are over, and now I can really focus on my career. But with focusing on my career, I get into sort of a good regular schedule, and so that's been really conducive to train. And we got a great gym out here in Easton and Grudge. You know, great training partners who are willing to drive down to the Springs with me on a Saturday morning to do the incline. So, man, I'm just pumped, you know. And you know, fighting for Fight to Win. Seth always puts on a good show. He's a young up-and-coming promoter, so you know, helping him out is also a big part of this as well.
What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, like, just everything comes together. You know, like Tyrone said, having a professional life actually makes it a little easier to keep a regular schedule with training. You know, getting back into fighting has been one of the best things for me, mentally and physically.
Right, and you're talking about that. You just came off of a win, you know, and you had taken a break from fighting too, and you just came off of a win on a show recently. And you know, is it just about the momentum for you moving forward, just kind of keeping it going, adding to, you know, one win to the next, and just seeing what happens? Or?
Yeah, I think so. For me, you know, I kind of, the first one was just to see how it would go and how I felt. And once I got into it, got into the rhythm of it, you know, and things started clicking. And, you know, like Tyrone said, we have a great team over at Grudge. We have great training partners. You know, we have great jiu-jitsu at Easton, you know. We're all getting up and working together, you know. And I just feel like if I want to make a run for it, this is the time. You know, I'm 33. I still feel fit and athletic. And, you know, I feel like I have the tools to push forward. So I'm just going to make a run for it.
Nice. You know, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is a little bit about if you know anything about your opponents for your upcoming fight, and you know, kind of how you expect the fight to play out. I mean, do you know anything about your opponent coming up?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Roy Spoon, real tough kid from Texas. You know, he's you know, cowboy from Dallas. Likes to come out and scrap. Looks like he has good, solid ground, good, well-rounded fighter. You know, my biggest thing is that, you know, if I'm gonna make a comeback, you know, first and foremost, I want it to be an exciting fight. So I wanted to pick an exciting opponent that I know is going to show up and put it down.
Nice.
So, you know, I can't wait.
Cool. All right. What about you? You know anything about your opponent?
Yeah, I'm fighting a kid named Travis Hollis. It's my first pro fight. I think he's had a handful of pro fights. And he's a tall kid. You know, we're fighting at 150 pounds, and he's 6'1", so I'm 5'7" on a good day. So it's going to be a little reach disadvantage for me, but I'm okay with that. I have some good, you know, tall training partners, and I feel like my takedowns are getting more explosive. And, you know, once I hit the ground, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to control the situation there. So.
Nice. Well, there you have it. You know what I mean? From the top of the incline in Colorado Springs, you know, starting off the camp for these guys, getting them ready for that Fight to Win show coming up November 12th. Make sure you guys get the tickets. Also, be checking for Tyrone's website coming up.
TyroneGlover.com.
TyroneGlover.com. It's not up and running yet, guys, but it will be real soon. So keep checking. Make sure you get on there and subscribe. We're gonna have a sick blog coming from myself, Tyrone, and Josh, and you know, several other notable fighters. So make sure you guys check it out.